Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to our channel. We're so happy you stopped by today. On this channel, we talk about all things fandom and we talk about it in a positive way. And if that's something that appeals to you, you know you have come to the right place, and we are so happy you stopped by today. Because today also happens to be Terrifying Tuesday on our channel, where we talk about all things horror. And today, friends, we have to talk about a topic that I didn't think was actually going to be a thing. I didn't think that this movie was ever getting rebooted or remade. Of course, I'm talking about the new confirmed reboot or sequel to The Leprechaun. So let's jump right into it. All right, so if you have never seen the Leprechaun movies, they sort of are these funny movies that don't really add a whole lot of horror to them. Although I do know there are some people who are really afraid of the Leprechaun, and they are terrified of these movies and won't sit through any of them, even the sillier ones. Of course, that can be said of anything horror. But when it comes to the Leprechaun, he was sort of reminiscent of some of the other horror icons that we've gotten in recent history. Way back in the day, of course, if you had a Leprechaun movie, it was going to be a lot scarier. But as time progressed, we got some villains that had one-liners and had funny things to say. And because of that, it kind of changed the vibe of horror. And the Leprechaun came out during a time when it was very common to see that happening. So we saw him kind of mimic Chucky and Freddy Krueger and some of those, because that was the level that they were sort of going with in terms of how they were handling the horror of it all. Now, he was scary at times, but even when he was at his scariest, a lot of times I still found it funny. And I know a lot of people that really didn't find him to be that scary, but they did find it to be worth watching. And that is why I was so thrilled a couple years ago when they did that one little short video and they had this whole thing where possibly we could get to see another Leprechaun movie, maybe. This whole rumor that was going on about how we could be getting another Leprechaun movie, and then it just kind of went away. Well, we finally have confirmation that they are going forward with a new Leprechaun movie. And the details that we got aren't many in terms of the plot or anything, but in terms of who is involved in this movie, that is something that really does make this newsworthy, because the people that they have involved in this movie could change the game forever. We could be getting a Leprechaun movie unlike any Leprechaun movie we've ever gotten before. So what exactly did they have to say? It has been a long time now since Lionsgate reportedly had said they were moving forward with a reboot of the Leprechaun franchise. And at the time, it was reported that actor Philip E. Vargas was attached to direct this reboot. But in 2025, that project was dropped. Well, now it has been confirmed once more that Lionsgate will be pressing forward with a Leprechaun movie, a new installment in the Leprechaun franchise with a new creative team involved. Now, there isn't really a lot known about this, but what we do know is that reliable sources have stated that the Saw writers Patrick Melton and Marcus Dunstan will pen this project. Twisted Pictures are attached to produce this newest Leprechaun installment, headed up by none other than the father-son producing team of Orwin and Miles Callis. And I'm so sorry if I mispronounced the names, because I know I mispronounced their names. And this comes from a press release confirming that the Leprechaun reboot is happening. Orwin said after producing all the Saw films and 23 wonderful years at Lionsgate, I am thrilled to be working again with the Lionsgate team and Patrick and Marcus and my son Miles on a terrifying new way into the rich world of Leprechaun. Now, this, of course, means that this will be the 9th Leprechaun film, which in its time has visited outer space, Vegas, the Middle Ages, and the Hood. And the franchise spawned 2 theatrical releases and 5, count them, 5 direct-to-video releases and a sci-fi original television production on top of all that. Now, of course, the first 6 films starred Warwick Davis, but as the films sort of became cheaply made and the production value kind of went down, Warwick Davis stepped back from these movies. He didn't seem to want to play the part anymore. But in recent years, that's sort of changed a bit. He seems like he has been saying that he might be open to returning to this part. And if that's the case, then that makes this even more exciting than it ever was. The idea that Warwick Davis could be returning and the creators, the people who brought us a bunch of the Saw movies are involved in this? Yes, please, just go ahead and take my money now because that sounds exciting to me. That sounds like fun. That sounds like it's going to be gory, like it's going to deliver on every single front, at least to me. But that is where I'm going to leave it off to you guys. Do you think this is a good idea, bad idea? Do you like the fact that Warwick Davis could potentially come back? Do you like the people that are involved being the people who made so many of the Saw movies, or do you think this is a mistake all the way around? Whatever you're thinking, of course, there is no wrong answer. Just remember to be nice to each other because we are all fans at the end of the day. And I want to hear from each and every one of you, so make sure that you leave me your comments and share this video with all of your friends so they can leave me their comments as well. If you like positive content, let the algorithm know by hitting that like button. It can't hurt, friends. It can only help. And of course, if you like our channel personally, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell right next to it so you never miss a single video we do, because there are so many fandoms out there that we get to talk about, so many fandoms that I can't wait to talk to you guys about, because I know it and you know it. Fandom is family.